Okay, so good evening, guys. Good evening. Welcome back to the GDC English classes. In this video, gonna have GPAT model paper third. And first of all, very happy Holi to all of you. Very happy Holi to all of you guys. I wish for your success, lots of happiness, good health, and prosperity in your life. I wish each one of you who are preparing for GPAT 2026 and also preparing for NIPER examination or any pharmacist examination, DI examination, 100% qualify for that examination. All right. Happy Holi, Ayush Patel. Happy Holi, guys. Happy Holi, everyone. Good evening, Kanishka. Happy Holi. Do share with this your friends, guys, so that they can also join this one. And we can start with this one. GPAT model paper third. How was your day, guys? How was your day? Have you enjoyed? Have you enjoyed today? Played the Holi or not? Hmm? Even I played after 10 years. Yes, after 10 years, I played today. Yes. So have you played today? Holi Kheli? Hmm? Chalo, tell me. No, sir. Ayush Patel, yes, sir. Okay, no worries then. Chalo, chalo, no worries, no worries, no worries. We'll play Holi in the Naiper Valley, right? We will play Holi in Naiper, right? And you know, Naiper Holi is something ultra level, right? So that's what you have to play after this GPAT examination, right? Yeah? Chalo. Shall we start? Are we good to go? Are we good to go? Give me a thumbs up. Are we good to go? Are we good to go? Huh, guys? Give me a thumbs up. Good to go? Chalo, chalo, chalo. Fine, 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 fine. Chalo. Okay. So here is your first question. Here is your first question that we have. Chalo. Still feel anxious? If you are feeling anxious, you are privileged. That's what I say. That's what I say. If you are privileged, if you are feel anxious, if you are feeling anxiety kind of a thing, if you are feeling self doubt, you are privileged. If you are having pressure, you are privileged. Feel that pressure. That is important, right? Ask to those person who don't even study a single thing about that GPAT examination. 60 to 70,000 people will attempt the GPAT examination, but who only qualify? Only 5,000. And you are among those 5,000 who are definitely going to qualify that examination. All right? You are privileged and you are definitely going to crack that examination. Whoever is taking this live session definitely will going to crack that examination. Right? Chalo, let's start this one. And here we do have the first question. The first question is the drug diffuses across the membrane in the direction of its concentration gradient. Of its concentration gradient, high to low. High to low. The passive diffusion membrane playing most of the active roles in the process. Chalo, which one is right? One is true, two is false. Two is true, one is false. Good evening, Madhav Rao Mandli. Yeah. Statement 1, statement 2, both are true. Statement 1, statement 2, both are false. Chalo, come on, guys. This one. Okay, Deepak sir. Fine. Chalo. The drug diffuses across the membrane in the direction of its concentration gradient, high to low. That's right. The passive diffusion membrane playing most of the active roles in the process. Active role in the process. Okay. Which one you see? The correct one. Do you see this one? Do you see this one? Hmm? Do you see this one? Madhura, Mandli, Kanishka, do you see this one? Passive diffusion we are talking about, but still it is written over active. And you know active is what? Against the concentration gradient, right? And that requires ATP. But passive diffusion goes along with the passive diffusion. Along with the passive diffusion, and it doesn't go against the concentration gradient. So it's 1 is true, but 2 is false. So 1 is true, 2 is false. That's your A. It's going to be the right answer, right? Chalo, fine. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Good to go, good to go. Chalo. I need momentum. I need momentum. Be with me, guys. Be with me and be with end of the class. Okay? Chalo. Now, here this is the second question. Read the statement and match the following regarding chemotherapy classes, drugs with their adverse effect. And adverse effect are very much important, right? So, nephrotoxicity, hypersensitivity reaction, bone marrow suppression, phototoxicity. Chalo, batao. Chalo, come on, fast. First. Here you can see phototoxicity is to definitely dimeclocycline, right? So S का 4, तो S का 4, S का थर्ड ना, तो थर्ड और थर्ड इन दोनों में से कोई एक होगा. Okay, bone marrow suppression, that's gonna be dactinomycin. So R का 4, so that's going to be your B, obviously, right? B is your correct option, right? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Chalo. Very good, very good. Now, 𝘎𝙬𝘎𝘋𝑚A reaction with penicillin is due to. 𝘎𝙬𝘎𝑋𝑚A reaction is what? That's your hypersensitivity reaction, right? That's your hypersensitivity reaction. Not only penicillin, also the cephalosporin do the 𝘎𝑬𝑋-𝘎𝑋𝑚A reaction, right? 𝘎𝑬𝑋-𝘎𝑋𝑚A reaction. Now, why it is due to? What is the mechanism behind that one? Breakdown of drug by beta lactamase enzyme, hypersensitivity to the penicillins, right? Release of spirochetal lactic products in syphilitic patients. Yeah, that's right. Syphilitic patients may release of spirochetal lactic product. Very good, Radha Krishna. Hana 3 ka C. That's right. That's right. Okay, guys. Okay. Now, antidote for the nicotine poisoning. Nicotine poisoning. नियोस्टिग्मिन, ये तो और निकोटिन को देगा ना. एट्रोपिन सल्फेट, फेंटोलामीन और ट्राइमेथाफान. विच वन? निकोटिन पॉइजनिंग आई एम आस्किंग. निकोटिन पॉइजनिंग गाइस. चलो कम ऑन फास्ट. फास्ट. निकोटिन पॉइजनिंग. Atropine, no, it's not atropine. Atropine, you know that. Atropine is particularly specific for the muscarinic ones, right? Muscarinic ones. It is not that much effective for the nicotinic actions. Understand. It is not that much effective against the nicotinic one. Did you see this one? Trimethophan. Yeah, Ninja OP. That's right. D. Right? Trimethophan is your correct answer. It's not neostigmine. Neostigmine तो और exaggerate कर देगा. Right? चलो. Here you can see. Trimethophan is your antagonist. Specific antagonist for NN, right? अच्छा, एट्रोपिन भाई साहब भी आ गए. क्या बात है. एट्रोपिन 18. क्या बात है. विराट कोहली के फैन लग रहे हो और एट्रोपिन भी हो. बहुत बढ़िया. नाइस. चलो. प्रोड्रग ऑफ सिट्रिजिन, ये तो बच्चा बच्चा जानता है. दैट्स अ बच्चा नोज. बच्चा गाइस. Bacha people, bacha party, tell me the answer of this one. Prodrug of cetirizine. Prodrug of cetirizine. Chalo, come on. Very, very simple. Very simple. You know that cetirizine ka hydroxyzine is your prodrug, right? And there is a levoisomer that is called to be as a levocetirizine, right? Levocetirizine, right? Out of which terfenadine, Avastin, as well as astamizole, if you remember. है ना? Astamizole, that's your TAA, T, right? T is responsible for QT prolongation, है ना? तो QT ने ली T, QT ने T ले ली, है ना? Terfenadine, Avastin as well as astamizole. That's your QT prolongation. Torsates the point. Whereas terfenadine is your fastest acting drug. Whereas astamizole, this one is your slowest but longest acting. Slowest and longest acting. Azelastine has been used in your nasal spray, if you remember. Nasal spray. Yeah. Fexofenadine still being used, and that's the active metabolite of terfenadine. But this doesn't cause the torsade point, if you remember. Fexofenadine plus Montelukast combination, we still got into the market. Montelukast plus fexofenadine. And the drug, Allegra M, if you remember. Allegra M. That's your brand name. Alright? Chalo. Now, this one. Which of the following below histamine H1 antagonist is noted to be the serotonin blocking effect? Alright? तो कौन सा है भाई सेरोटोनिन ब्लॉकिंग इफेक्ट? एक ही दिख रहा है मुझे, सीधी नजर उसी की तरफ जा रही है मेरे पास, सीधी नजर उसी के पास जा रही है. यह ब्रोमफेनिरामीन, सेप्रोहेप्टेडीन, सुप्रासिस्टीन और डायमेड्रोल. बताओ भाई. सिंपल 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 सिंपल. बताओ भाई. Cyproheptadine, obviously, right? Cyproheptadine is going to be your correct answer, right? Cyproheptadine is having 5-HT2A antagonist, to be precise, right? 5-HT2A antagonist, है ना? Which is used to increase the weight gain, right? Which is used to increase the weight gain and increase the appetite, है ना? Appetite. It is an anti-anorectic agent. Anti-anorectic agent. Anorexia means loss of hunger. That's right. Yeah. Chalo. Next one. Which of the following agent is used for the treatment of petit mal epilepsy? Petit mal epilepsy. Which one is it? Ethosuximide, phenytoin, primidone, or phenobarbital? Chalo, come on, fast. Petit mal epilepsy. Sir, I want to for the daily test. Daily test के लिए. That's your GDC 26. GDC 26. GDC 26. Yeah, this one. Which of the following is used for the petit mal epilepsy? Radhakrishna says A. And that's right. Ethosuximide is gonna be your correct answer. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Chalo, so this is the table, guys, and this is hell important, right? This is hell important. Okay, you have to remember this one. Partial seizure, carbamazepine. Plenty of time asked. Plenty of time they have asked this one. Generalized tonic-clonic seizures, sodium valproate, lamotrigine, carbamazepine. Absence seizure, ethosuximide. And absence seizure is also known as the petit mal epilepsy, right? Grand mal epilepsy, that's your generalized one. Myoclonic, sodium valproate. Atonic, sodium valproate. Febrile seizure, diazepam. बच्चा बच्चा जानता है और बच्चे को ही देते हैं हम लोग, you know, एनाल थोड़ा सा रेक्टल एरिया से थोड़ा सा उसको देते हैं, राइट? स्टेटस एपिलेप्टिकस, लोराजिपाम. IV. Today is the last marathon. Yes, guys, that's is gonna be your last marathon, and this is the last model paper as well. Okay, chalo. Anticoagulant effect was compromised after vitamin K was started. Which of the following anticoagulant the patient was on? Okay, anticoagulant effect was compromised after vitamin K was started. Okay, which of the following anticoagulant the patient was on? Simple. Chalo, fast, come on. Chalo, fast, come on, guys. Simple, very simple. That's your D, warfarin, right? Warfarin का antidote होता है vitamin K. And to be precise, vitamin K1. That is also known as the phytonadione, right? Also known as the phylloquinone, right? Vitamin K1, warfarin. If I talk about in pregnancy, which one is being used? Heparin or warfarin? Which one is used in pregnancy, guys? Which one is used in pregnancy? Which one is used in pregnancy? How to get 3 model papers, sir? You have to purchase that one, guys. Pistol word, you have to purchase that model paper test series का कुछ है शायद payment, छोटा सा payment है. You just have to do that and you will be getting that one. Yeah. So warfarin should not be used pregnancy because it can cause which teratogenic effect? Chalo, tell me the teratogenic effect of warfarin. Warfarin shouldn't be used. Heparin can be used, but I am talking about warfarin. Warfarin teratogenic effect. What is the teratogenic effect of warfarin, guys? Chalo, tell me fast. Fast. Come on. Chalo, come on fast. Teratogenic effect. Very simple it is. Shravani, you can tell, na? Earlier also you told me about this one. Yeah? Anyone? Fetal warfarin syndrome. Blood loss. अरे वो तो होता ही है. अरे there is a specific teratogenic effect, guys. Socket. Yeah, Yogesh Sahu, that's right. Socket like nose, right? Socket like nose is your correct option for warfarin, right? Chalo, very good. Good going, guys. Good going. Correct statement for acyclovir is it is antibacterial drug? Nah. Inhibit protein synthesis? Nah. Effective in herpetic infections? Huh. Inhibit cell wall synthesis? Nah. Yeah, so that's your C. Effective in herpetic infections, right? Chalo. Hypoplasia. Hypoplasia is your phenytoin. Hypoplasia is your phenytoin as well as ACE inhibitors. Hypoplastic phalanges. Chalo. Which of the following is least nephropathic? Aminoglycoside. Least nephrotoxic. Least nephrotoxic. Oh, okay. We have talked about neurotoxic, ototoxic, and nephrotoxic. Yeah. The neurotoxic, neomycin. Neurotoxic most. Ototoxic, strepto. That's right, Radhakrishna, right? Strepto, ototoxic. Nephrotoxic, tobramycin, right? Tobramycin? अच्छा, nephrotoxic की बात कर रहे हैं. Sorry. Nephrotoxic, that's your streptomycin. Tobramycin has also been related to ototoxic, right? Nephrotoxic is your streptomycin. That's right. Very good, guys. Very good. Good going. Yogesh Sahu, too good. Double thumbs up. Chalo. Following agent is used as a immunosuppressant but not anti-cancer. Cyclophosphamide used as an anti-cancer. Cyclosporin, methotrexate, yes, used as an anti-cancer. Suspendium yes, used as an anti-cancer. Cyclosporin is not used as an immunosuppressant. Can you tell me the category of cyclosporin? Category of cyclosporin, guys? Can you tell me the category of cyclosporin? Category? Can is causing ototoxicity. That's right. Category of cyclosporin? Calcineurin inhibitors, right? Calcineurin inhibitors. And this is also has a trick to remember, okay? Immunosuppressant drug, ये वाला question बहुत पूछता है वो exam में. Okay, this one. Calcineurin, cyclosporin, and tacrolimus. Okay. mTOR, setmax, cetarolimus, everolimus, temsorolimus, M for max, setmax, right? Anti-proliferative, you know that's your alkylating agents है ना, जो भी तुम्हारे anti cancer वाले हैं, है ना? Glucocorticoid, prednisolone, you know that. TNF alpha, here you can see N, TNF, infliximab, N, adalimumab, you have to learn that one. Anakinra, first position, A comes at first position though, alpha 1, IL-1 receptor. IL-2, Bacilliximab and daclizumab. B comes at 2 position. And D मतलब दो मतलब 2, right? Comes at 2 position, the IL-2 receptor. Anti-CD3, बच्चा knows, muromonab CD3, right? Polyclonal antibody, anti-thymocyte, ATG, and Rho, D-immune globulin. Hell simple, right? Right, chalo. Calcium channel blocking agent used in the treatment of hypertension include calcium channel blocking agent used in the treatment of हाइपरटेंशन इंक्लूड, भाई बच्चा बच्चा गोली मार देंगे इस वाले क्वेश्चन को तो हम, है ना। इतना सिंपल से क्वेश्चन है ना भाई। बताओ, मार दे गोली, है ना। शैल आई शूट दिस वन, तक 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 तक, हाँ AK-47। दैट्स योर 12 का डी, फाइन। चलो, अच्छा दिस, इसमें भी एक ट्रिक है ना। समटाइम्स दे यूज टू यू नो कंफ्यूज बिटवीन दिस वन, फिनाइल अल्काइलामीन का वेरापामिल है, बेंजोथाइजापीन का डिल्टियाजम है। नाउ, बहन जी का दिल, बहन जी का दिल, बहन जी का दिल, फिनाइल अल्काइलामीन पी, अल्काइल अमाइन AM, तो PM, PM, राइट। और यू कैन से बाबर आजम, B फॉर बाबर आजम, you got the trick, right? चलो, which of the following is a typical antipsychotic? ओ भाई साहब, मत भाई मत, मत मत इतने आसान क्वेश्चन बच्चे खा जाएंगे भाई, इतने क्वेश्चन को, इतना इजी क्वेश्चन माय स्टूडेंट विल बी सिस्टर हार्ट। क्या बात है योगेश साहू, इतनी अंग्रेजी, इतनी अंग्रेजी हमें तो पता ही नहीं थी साहब। Which of the following is a typical antipsychotic? typical की बात कर रहे हैं तो typical obviously that's going to be your inhibit the dopamine D2 receptor, right? Amisulpride, aripiprazole, ziprasidone, or chlorpromazine. Which one is it? Which one is it? That's a chlorpromazine, right? चलो, फेनो तो ठीक, बट व्हाट अबाउट अदर्स? सिंपल, फेनो तो ठीक, बट व्हाट अबाउट अदर्स? दिस वाला क्लासिफिकेशन इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट। चलो चलो, क्या बात है। योगेश साहब, ओके। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग ड्रग इज नॉट यूज्ड फॉर एंजाइटी? एंजाइटी के लिए हम कौन सा ड्रग यूज नहीं करते? प्रोपेनोलॉल, बुस्पिरोन, अल्प्राजोलम, हेलिपेरिडोल। हेलोपेरिडोल, प्रोपेनोलॉल, बुस्पिरोन और अल्प्राजोलम। चलो कमन फास्ट, है ना। चलो, विच वन? That's going to be your haloperidol, right? Haloperidol is your correct option. चलो, aldosterone action is act on proximal tubule, loop of Henle, both A and B और collecting duct। ये तो भाई फिर से बच्चा भाई गोली मार देंगे सर, गोली मार देंगे। बताओ, tell me aldosterone action। पहले तो you should tell me what is the aldosterone inhibitor? Aldosterone synthesis inhibitor, what is the drug acting as a aldosterone synthesis inhibitor, guys? Which one? कलेक्टिंग द, दैट्स राइट, कलेक्टिंग द, दैट्स राइट, है ना। सराम प्राइम स्टूडेंट हिंदी, हाँ हाँ पता चल गया भाई, तुम्हारे नाम से पता लग गया, तुम्हारे कमेंट से पता लग गया। आई एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट वन, आई डू हैव दैट, आई डू हैव समथिंग ओवर हियर, राइट। चलो, aldosterone synthesis inhibitor, right? Which one? Spironolactone, that's right, spironolactone is your aldosterone action inhibitor, right? Chalo, fine. Okay, sorry. True regarding acetazolamide is irreversible inhibitor of the carbonic anhydrase. That's a non-competitive inhibitor of the carbonic anhydrase. Structural resembles to sulfonamides. Competitive inhibitor, ना ना, ये तो lab diuretics है. It causes hyperkalemia. No. Which one is it? सल्फोनामाइड से ये रिजेंबल करते हैं कार्बोनिक एनहाइड्रेस इनहिबिटर्स, है ना, सल्फोनामाइड्स, या। चलो, नाइस टू मीट यू वैसे, योगेश साहू। ना, sulfonamide derivative and they cause the hypokalemia and that's why they cause metabolic acidosis, right? Chalo, SGLT2 inhibitor, sodium glucose co-transporter inhibitor, yes। चलो, फर्स्ट कौन सा है? विल्टाग्लिप्टिन, डेपाग्लिफ्लोजिन, वोगलीबोज और पायोग्लिटाजोन। कैनाग्लिफ्लोजिन, डेपाग्लिफ्लोजिन, yeah, that's going to be your SGLT2 inhibitor, right? Chalo, fine, very nice, very nice, everyone, very good, very good। चलो, EGFR inhibitor is Jeff, 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 Jeff। हम्म cetuximab, ओके, बेवाक्सीमैब, trastuzumab और rituximab। Which one is it? Very simple, very simple। Diksha says B। Nice। Okay, EGFR, epidermal growth factor, that's going to be your cetuximab, right? अच्छा, this का भी एक ट्रिक है to remember, right? बेकार अबला दिन, बेकार अबला दिन, बेकार दिन, राइट? BCR इज व्हाट? बेकार दिन, है ना? तो दिन मीन्स डेसर्टेनिब, इमाटिनिब एंड निलोटिनिब, दिन। EGFR, दैट्स योर हर रिसेप्टर इनहिबिटर। ये क्वेश्चन आया था जीपैट 2023 में, राइट? दे आस्क्ड दिस क्वेश्चन जीपैट 2023। जेफितिनिब, यू कैन सी EGF है ना, EGF को रीराइट एज जेफ, जेफ, जेफितिनिब। E से अर्लोटिनिब, cetuximab is also there, trastuzumab and lapatinib is also there. Okay, but trastuzumab यहाँ नहीं आएगा. Trastuzumab doesn't come over here. I will tell you, trastuzumab will be coming over here. Angiogenesis, सुनी सुनी, अजी सुनते हो, अजी सुनते हो, सुनी सोरा, सुनी सोजा। ओके, ना प्रोटियाजोम इनिबिटर, प्रोटियाजोम, प्रोटियाजोम है साउथ अफ्रीकन, साउथ अफ्रीकन की हालत खराब है इस समय, है ना? ये हारने वाले सेमीफाइनल। सो साउथ अफ्रीकन आर गोइंग टू बी बोर, प्रोटियाजोम बोर। CD20, these are particularly not CD20, these are beta cell depleters, beta cell depleter। तो बेटा ऋतु तथास्तु, बेटा ऋतु तथास्तु। This is your trick to remember, guys, and this one is very much important as compared to that one जो तुम्हारा natural, you can say, जो है एंटी कैंसर का क्लासिफिकेशन, राइट? दैट्स गोइंग टू बी योर designated anti-cancer classification, alkylating agents, anti-metabolites, plus your platinum wala, है ना, विनका, taxanes. But apart from that, this one targeted drug is now very much important right now these days. Okay, so this you have to remember. All right, give me a thumbs up if it is all right. You got the tricks in your head, right? चलो, dopamine acts on the following receptors except, अच्छा सर, ओके सर। डोपामिन D1 पे बात कमिट करता है, ऑब्वियसली करता है। बीटा 1 पे करता है, बीटा 2, अल्फा 1। बताओ, acts on the following receptors except, चलो कम ऑन फास्ट। हम्म, none of you given me यार 100%, हाँ, none of you given me, only Yogesh give me this, I want this but Yogesh give me this, come on यार योगेश। हम्म, चलो कम ऑन फास्ट। भाई न्यूजीलैंड ने तो ऐसी की तैसी कर दी, 97 पे नो लॉस, क्या बात है, खत्म हो गया भाई। ओके, नाउ दिस वन, वेयर वाज आई, हाँ, दैट्स योर बीटा 2, राइट? बीटा 2 नहीं, ओके चलो, ऑंडेनसेट्रॉन, अरे ऑंडेनसेट्रॉन एक्ट्स बाय इनहिबिटिंग बाय विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग रिसेप्टर्स? प्लेंटी ऑफ सिंपल, बच्चा बच्चा जानता है। 5HT1, 5HT2 और 5HT3 और 5HT4, विच वन? बच्चा बच्चा नोज अबाउट दिस वन। ऑंडेनसेट्रॉन which is your anti-emetic drug, sir, I am showing respect to, क्या बात है सर, रिस्पेक्ट एक्सेप्टेड, थैंक यू सो मच योगेश। चलो, ऑंडेनसेट्रॉन 5HT1, 5HT2, 5HT3 और 5HT4। हम्म, plenty of simple 5HT3। Now tell me which of the serotonin receptor is ligand-gated ion channel? Which of the serotonin receptor is known to be as the ligand-gated ion channel? कल मेरे पास में एक बच्चा आया इसी लाइव सेशन में, क्योंकि कल हम एक और कर रहे थे, है ना? विश्वजीत, अच्छा ये तुम हो क्या विश्वजीत? बीबीडी, डू टेल मी नो। कल मेरे पास एक बच्चा आया लाइव सेशन में, कल मुझसे कहता है, इसी लाइव सेशन में कहता है कि ये कौन सा चैनल है जीडीसी का, है ना? ये कौन सा चैनल है जीडीसी का? चलो लेट्स गो ऑन टू द मेन चैनल, लेट्स गो ऑन टू द मेन चैनल। मेरी बुद्धि खराब मेरी बुद्धि खराब, मैंने कहा भाई क्यों कर रहा है ये सब चीजें, है ना? क्यों कर रहा है ना? जितने बने बने रहने दो, तुम क्यों नेता बन रहे हो? जितने बने वैसे ही हमारे यहाँ पास में बहुत कम बच्चे आते हैं, जीडीसी का ही चैनल है, ऑब्वियसली बच्चे बहुत कम आते हैं, है ना? तो मैंने कहा तुम्हें जाना है तुम जाओ, बाकी जो बने उनको बने रहने दो। तो भाई अवेयरनेस नहीं है, तो आई एम रिक्वेस्टिंग यू गाइस टू अवेयर, स्प्रेड द अवेयरनेस अबाउट दिस चैनल, है ना? टेल योर फ्रेंड्स की someone is also taking the classes over here, GDC English classes, the only difference is the language, nothing else। हम भी थोड़ी बहुत बीच बीच में अंग्रेजी बोल देते हैं, है ना? हिंदी बोल लेते हैं, तो that is none of the thing else, तो that is something which is appreciable, right? So Do tell your friends about this one as well. So 5-HT3 is your ligand-gated ion channel, right? Chalo. Now, octreotide. Okay, octreotide, synthetic octapeptide surrogate of somatostatin, is 40 times more potent in suppressing GH secretion and short at acting, but only sir, I'm trying this one today, but I am pretty impressed to you. Okay, thank you so much, Yogesh. Okay, octreotide synthetic octapeptide surrogate of somatostatin in 40 times more potent in suppressing GH secretion. समझ में आ गया भाई? इतना अंग्रेजी माइंड नहीं करता मैं. By you or to you, ठीक है? That's gets into my mind. Okay, potent in suppressing GH secretion. That's all right. And short at acting, but only a strong inhibitor of the insulin secretion. Okay, it is preferred over somatostatin for acromegaly and secretory diarrhea associated with carcinoid, AIDS, cancer, chemotherapy, or diseases. Which one is right? Which one is right, guys? चलो कम ऑन फास्ट. 21 का बी कह रहे हैं, 21 का डी कह रहे हैं, बी कह रहे हैं, तो दैट्स बी, राइट. स्टेटमेंट 2 is true, but statement 1 is false. Okay, 2 is true. Yeah, that's being used in acromegaly, but that is not being used to suppress the GH secretion, right? Octreotide dopamine analog hai, and that is going to increase the GH secretion. If you remember, dopamine is directly proportional to the GH growth hormone, right? Chalo. Which of the following drug required therapeutic drug monitoring? Simple, very simple. A drug possessing very low therapeutic index. A drug possessing very low therapeutic index. Simple. I'm the one who always asked Akhilesh sir for English classes due to English barrier. Finally, we got it. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Thank you, Pistol. And I will be here for sure. Bal Singh, good evening, sir. I'm Bal Singh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Welcome back, Bal Singh. कैसे हैं, क्या हालचाल हैं आपके? Doesn't require drug monitoring, guys. You guys saying B? Are you sure? Are you sure? Acetaminophen is nothing about the PCM. And you do you think paracetamol उसे require है यहाँ पे? Not नहीं लिखा है. मैंने गलत पढ़ लिया. Sorry. Pardon me, guys. है ना? Drug possessing तो P से हो गया phenytoin. That's right. Phenytoin. Propanolol नहीं यूज करते. Okay, fine. My apology. My bad. Therapeutic drug monitoring, aminoglycoside, digitalis, phenytoin, lithium, tricyclic antidepressant, and immunomodulators, right? Chalo, fine. Now this one, deposition of antigen antibody complex on vascular endothelial cell is seen in, okay, type 1, type 2, type 3, or type 4. Nitroglycerin नहीं, nitroglycerin नहीं आएगा उसमें, because it is a short acting drug, so it doesn't come into that one. Okay, मस्त है, मस्ती होना चाहिए भाई. होली खेलो मस्त एकदम, रील बनाओ घर पे जाके, गांव में जाके तुम्हारी रील देखता हूँ मैं. ओके, चलो दिस वन, एंटीजन एंटीबॉडी, immune complex, if you remember, right? Immune complex. So C, I told you, C comes at third position, right? So third. Okay, simple sir, right? Type 3. Here you can see type 1 hypersensitivity, anaphylactic reaction, Muller. Type 2 hypersensitivity. Type 2, site 2. Here you can see 2, TO, right? TO, cyto, right? So 2 means 2 antibodies, IgG and IgM. Simple. IgG and IgM. Type 3 hypersensitivity, 3 complex, C. C comes at third position. Type 4, D. 4 comes at, matlab D comes at fourth position. Simple. And that's your cell mediated, that's going to be your T cell mediation. That's right. Right? Chalo. Which hormone is correctly matched with its function? Prolactin RBC production. क्या बात है भाई, prolactin RBC production करने लगा है ना. APO lactation, गजब गजब बेइज्जती है. Antidiuretic hormone, water balance regulation. Erythrocytin, recognized hormone. Chalo, come on. Acid. हाँ ठीक भाई, ठीक. Okay, Yogesh. Okay, this one. Which one? Simple है यार. Antidiuretic hormone, water balance regulation. Now let's talk about the HAP one. HAP. Bal Singh, तुम्हारे लिए questions. हाँ, acid is a trick. I got you. Bal Singh, तुम्हारे लिए question है. चलो देखो. Which of the following is one of the parts of hind brain? Hind brain, that's your पीछे वाला गुत्थी, गुत्थी गुत्थी गुत्थी, hypothalamus, cerebellum, corpus callosum और spinal cord. Which one is it? Simple. चलो come on fast. Hypothalamus, cerebellum, बल्लम बल्लम पिचकारी, कॉर्पस कलोजम स्पाइनल कॉर्ड ने मारी. किसने मारी? सेरेबेलम ने मारी, है ना. चलो, cerebellum is your the thing. Which other is not a function of the skeletal system? Skeletal function, skeletal system का which of these is not a function of the skeletal system? Not a function of the skeletal system. You have to give me an answer over here. Okay, which is not a function of that. Mineral storage, production of organs, movement or metabolism. Which one is right? Which one is right? Skeletal system. That's going to be your metabolism, right? Chalo. Chemical ions responsible for the muscle contraction. Muscle contraction. Sodium, calcium, sodium, potassium, calcium, or calcium, magnesium. Which one? Which one? Very simple. That's your calcium and magnesium, right? Chalo. Now, the axial skeleton in the adult consists of how many bones? How many bones? How many bones? How many bones? 120 bones, 206 bones, 206 bones तो सब में होती है ना. 80 bones, 126 bones. चलो, come on fast. Music world, nice. चलो चलो, come on fast. That's going to be your 80. A for axial and A for 80. 80 to C. Okay, sir, I'm going to revise. Please do remember that I will meet you in the felicitation. Yogesh Sahu, I'm you marking your name. I'm marking your name. Okay. Do come in front of me and say, like, sir, I have attended your live class, and that's it. I will be able to remember you. Okay. So this one, 80. That's your 80 bones, right? Very good. Now, cognosy. The active principle of podophyllum resin is podophyllitoxin, right? Which exists in both cis and trans forms. Which one? Cis form has purgative action. Trans form has anti-cancer activity. Both cis and trans form has anti-cancer activity. Trans form has purgative and anti-cancer activity. Chalo, come on fast. Simple. अरे रे 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 योगेश साहू चलो चलो, ठीक है ठीक है. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर लव. थैंक यू सो मच. एक ही मुलाकात में प्यार हो गया, क्या बात है. देखते ही देखते इकरार हो गया, है ना. चलो नाइस. दिस वन, लाल सिंह तुक्का. हम्म That's going to be a P and Q. Cis form has purgative action. Q trans form has the anti-cancer action. Okay. Chalo. This one. Indian Senna gives positive test for simple sir. Simple question. Indian Senna, Indian Senna, bond tracker test, Harlequin test, iodine test, or Nestler test. Chalo, come on fast. Hmm. Simple. That's your bond tracker test. सर किया, करेक्ट किया मैंने. हाँ भैया, तुक्का मारो तुम. चलो, ओके. Jute is obtained from. Okay, bye bye, Yogesh. Bye bye. Yogesh Sahu. Okay. Gossypium, Corcus olitorius, Linum uncitimum, Cannabis sativa. Which one is it? Which one is it? Hmm. That's going to be your Corcus olitorius, right? Chalo. Next. Stalk. It's the flower of Eugenia carophyllus. तो हम उसकी बात कर रहे हैं, clove की. We are talking about the clove, right? Is known as Camellia, Hypanthium, Lacuna or crown. Stalk. किसको stalk करते हो? Where do we stalk? At pant, no? At pant we do stalk. तो Hypanthium, right? चलो. Sucrose or glucose is used as a carbon source in plant tissue culture at concentration of simple 4 to 8%, 1 to 2%, 2 to 4% और 1 to 10%. हर ऑप्शन ए नहीं होता बाल सिंह, है ना? चलो, this one simple, simple, simple. Yesterday also this question came, है ना? That's your 2.4%, right? चलो. Now, morphine alkaloids can be synthesized from tyrosine, lysine, arginine, or alanine. Simple है, very simple. Very simple. Morphine alkaloids can be synthesized from tyrosine, lysine, arginine, or alanine. That's going to be your tyrosine, right? Tyrosine. चलो, find the correct statement regarding शिलाजीत. हाँ हाँ, शिलाजीत. मनाली में बंदे आते हैं, सर शिलाजीत लोगे क्या, है ना? Sir, do you want some शिलाजीत? Sir, do you want some केसर? Sir, do you want some ashes? ऐसे करके आते हैं मॉल रोड पे. They used to come at Mall Road. Okay, it is also known as the momijo, momia. It is a rasayan material, act as an adaptogen. It contains triterpenes, aromatic carboxylic acid, as well as humic acid, fulvic acid. All of the above. Which one? Which one? Hmm. That's going to be your all of the above, guys. Okay, all of the above. Okay, explant, plant tissue culture. Chalo, cells that maintain in culture all or much of the specific structures and function typical to the cell types in vivo tissue taken from its original growth site and transferred to an artificial medium for growth or maintenance. सरकारी ऑप्शन. अच्छा. All organized proliferate mass of differentiated plant cells developing from unusual point of origin such as shoot or root tissues. Chalo, first. That's going to be your B. That's right. That's right. Radha Krishna, Tulsi, Madhav Ramanli. Very good. चलो चलो, शशांक सर का डायलॉग सरकारी ऑप्शन. हाँ, आई गॉट टू नो, आई गॉट टू नो. साक्षी, आई गॉट इट. Okay. Clunch test. Clunch test will be performed for qualitative analysis of isobarbaloin, barbaloin, aloin, and isoaloin. Simple. Clunch test. Clunch test is your isobarbaloin, right? Chalo. Which of the following is not true for organized drugs? Organized drugs. Direct part of plant or animal. That's true. They have well-defined morphological character. That's true. Plant or animal and mineral origin. Okay. Generally identified by morphological character. That's true. C is not the right thing, right? C is not a right thing. चलो. Pharmaceutical jurisprudence. Jurisprudence. आ जाओ, कहाँ गए तुम? कहाँ गए तुम? क्या नाम है तुम्हारा? बाल सिंह. आ जाओ, jurisprudence. Pharmacy law ethics की बात करते हैं. We'll talk about pharmacy law and ethics over here. Hmm. Chalo. This one. As per ICH guidelines, the subsection Q1B deals with photostability testing, stability testing of new dosage forms, evaluation of the testing data, stability testing of new drugs and products. Which one is it? Which one? ICS guidelines. That's your photostability testing. Okay, Q1A, Q1B, Q1C, Q1D, Q1E. That you have to remember, right? Alcoholic preparation can be stored in a warehouse for a maximum period of. Alcoholic preparation can be stored in a warehouse for a maximum period of 3 years. The schedule, Ajo, Mal Singh. The schedule in Drugs and Cosmetic Acts that deals with the requirements and guidelines of the clinical trial, import and manufacture of new drug. Clinical trial की बात करती भाई. Clinical trial. Clinical trial. Schedule O, M, F और Y. Simple, 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 simple भाई. ये तो बता दो. This one. This one तो you tell. You can tell. That's going to be your schedule Y, right? Chalo. And these schedules are important. You have to remember that one, right? Chalo. Organic chemistry, organic chemistry, organic chemistry. Yai, five yalk animal. Yes. Which is least reactive to an electrophile? Electrophile. Benzene, pyridine, indole, or pyrrole? Benzene, pyridine, six-membered, N, indole, pyrrole. Pyrrole is five-membered. Indole, which is least reactive towards the electrophile? Hmm? Chalo, come on fast. Least reactive towards the electrophile. That's going to be your pyridine, right? Pyridine. Why? Pyridine how has the nitrogen lone pair in the sp2 orbital. The ring nitrogen withdraws electron density via minus I and minus IR effect. That's why it is the least reactive towards the electrophiles, right? Now, a compound with highly dipole moment value CH3F, CH3Cl, CH3Br, CH3I. Hmm. Which one? Chalo, come on, fast. Hmm. Dipole moment. That's going to be your CH3F or CH3Cl. CH3Cl. CH3Cl कैसे भाई? CH3F होना चाहिए ना? We should have CH3F, no? So the dipole moment is over here. Here you can see F is the highest electronegative. So it must be having a lot of tendency to attract the electron toward itself, right? So CH3F, here it is written CH3F is the most one. There was a blunder over there. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, well, value of pKa will be minimum for this one, this one, this one, or this one. Which one? A, B, C, D. Hmm. Para-hydroxytoluene. Para-hydroxytoluene. Para-hydroxybenzaldehyde, para-hydroxyanosol, para-hydroxy nitrobenzene. Chalo. Which one? Aryan, come back. Came back. Okay. Welcome, Aryan. That's going to be your C, guys, right? Chalo. Acid strength is directly proportional to the Ka value and 1 by pKa value. And thus, pKa is your plus I plus M, inversely proportional to minus I and minus M. That's you have to remember, right? Okay, minus M effect, minus I effect. Okay, the reaction of Grignard reagent RMGX. RMGX with aldehydes and ketone gives alcohol. This is known as nucleophilic addition reaction, nucleophilic substitution reaction, electrophilic substitution reaction, electrophilic addition reaction. Which one? Grignard reagent hai, so obviously it's going to be add over there, right? So it should be adding. Is it going to be nucleophile or addition? Addition or addition ही होगा obviously, right? So nucleophilic addition reaction RMGX, if you remember. Chalo. Which of the following amines does not react with Hinsberg reagent? Hinsberg reagent does not react. This one, ethenamine. पता नहीं भाई क्या क्या है. Okay, which one? That's going to be CH3CH2 3N. Okay. Hinsberg, benzene sulfonyl chloride. Benzene sulfonyl chloride. Benzene sulfonyl chloride is your Hinsberg reaction, right? Chalo. In E2 elimination, some compounds follow Hoffman rule, which means double bond goes towards the most substituted position. The compound is resistant towards the elimination. No double bond is formed. क्या बात है विश्वजीत, सीधा नाम ही लिख दे रहे हो. The double bond goes mainly towards the least substituted carbon. Which one? That's going to be D. The double bond goes mainly towards the least substituted carbon. That's right. That's right. Very good. Very good. Very good. Now this one. This one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. The 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The butene. Butene, Br2CCl4, alcoholic KOH. Product क्या बनेगा? That's going to be your, I think, Markovnikov, right? Markovnikov reaction, right? Markovnikov क्या बनेगा? CH3C CH3, right? One of the following is most commonly used protecting group of amine. Protecting group of amine: tertiary butyl oxycarbonyl, tert hydropyran, siloxy, THP, PMB or MOM. Which one is it? Most commonly used protecting group for amines. Protecting group for amines. That's going to be your T-BOC. Okay. Chalo. Now, select the pair of compound which exhibits cis transgeometrical isomerism. Cis transgeometrical isomerism. Fumaric and malic, malonic and succinic, lactic and tartaric, acetic or crotonic acid. Which one? Which one is it, guys? That's going to be your fumaric and malic acid. That's right, Monica, Swara, Abhishek, Sai Krishna, as well as Sweetie. Okay, very good. 2-azanaphthalene is also known as 2-azanaphthalene. Quinoline as isoquinoline, indole or pyrimidine. Which one is it? Which one is it? Quinoline, isoquinoline, indole or pyrimidine? Very simple. Very simple. That's going to be your isoquinoline, right? Chalo. Which of the following is an example of aldol condensation? Aldol concentration means you should be knowing कि alpha hydrogen is must, right? Alpha hydrogen is must. So C, alpha hydrogen. Yes, here you got the alpha hydrogen. Yes, right. HCHO? No. C6H5HCO2? HCHO? No. C6H5HCHO? No. Here you got the A, right? Here you have got the A answer. इतना तो मुझे भी पता है. Okay. Now, addition of HBr to propylene takes place opposite to Markovnikov rule in the presence of sunlight, hydrogen peroxide, platinum catalyst, or none of these. Which one is it? Which one is it? Addition of HBr to propylene takes place. Hydrogen peroxide, simple, right? So, arrange the following in a decreasing order of priority according to Can-Ingold-Prelog SIP system. SIPS system. CH3, CH2, Cl, CHF, or CH2, CH2, Br. Chalo, come on. So I think it's going to be your electronegativity, I think, right? Electronegativity to CH2F सबसे ऊपर, right? Then chlorine, bromine, and then this is going to be your CH3 least, है ना? So 2, 3, 4, and 1. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 1. The following reaction is a what type of cycloaddition? What type of cycloaddition? 2 plus 2, 4 plus 4, 4 plus 2, 2 plus 3. Chalo, come on, fast. 2 plus 2, 4 plus 4, 4 plus 2, or 2 plus 3? Simple. That's going to be your 4 plus 2 kind of cycloaddition reaction, right? Here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have 2 only over here, right? 4 plus 2 cycloaddition reaction, that is also known as your Diels-Alder reaction. That's important, okay? Chalo. Inductive effect. Inductive effect. Electron displacement along to a carbon chain. Yeah. Complete transport of one of the shared part of electron to the another part of the double bond. No, that's a different thing. That's a resonance effect. Complete transfer of electrons hither to unshare. None of the above. That's a guys. Okay. Electron displacement. Chalo. Conformation obtained on 60-degree clockwise rotation of C1 and then 180-degree anti-clockwise C2 of rotation. Is it going to be your eclipsed? Gauche, partially eclipsed, or staggered? Which one? Hmm. Which one is it? That's going to be your staggered, guys. Okay. Chalo. Which of the following statement is wrong about SN2 reaction? SN2 reaction. SN2 reaction is 1, 2, 3, I think, no? 1, 2, 3, where only inversion takes place. The rate of reaction is independent of the concentration of nucleophile. Nucleophile attacks the carbon from side opposite to where the leaving group is attached. Only one step. The rate of reaction substrate to nucleophile. Which one is it? Hmm. 58 ka A Radhakrishna, that's right. Rate of reaction is independent of the concentration of nucleophile. That's right. That's right. And this table is very important. Do take the screenshot of it. And that becomes very important. Okay. SN2, 1, 2 degree, 1, 2, 3. And SN1, that's your 3, 2, 1. Right? Chalo. Cleavage of CC bond in the ethane by homolytic fission. Homolytic fissions है तो क्या होगा? Free radicals ही होंगे obviously, right? What will happen? Free radicals will be formed, right? Homolytic है तो equal part one would be there and one would be that's right? So free radicals, and free radicals are the ones which show the paramagnetic effect, if you remember, right? That shows the paramagnetic effect, right? Now assertion and reason. In the nomenclature of organic compounds, the principal functional groups gets the lowest number. Okay. Organic compound, the principal functional group gets the lowest number. Functional group have the priority over alkyl substituents in numbering. Hmm. That's gonna be A, right? Chalo. Inorganic chemistry. Chalo, fine. Which of the following is known as the Epsom salt? Epsom salt. Ferrous sulfate is known as the green vitriol, right? Green vitriol. Copper sulfate, blue vitriol. Magnesium sulfate? Yes, magnesium sulfate is your Epsom salt, right? Good night, Wal Singh. Bye bye. Magnesium salt, that's your Epsom salt, right? Chalo. Coagulation. Coagulation of blood and constricting small capillaries is known as styptic reaction, है ना? Local हम use करते हैं. We do locally use over there. That's your Fitkari, if you remember, right? Chalo. Calamine USP. Calamine USP contains zinc oxide, ferric oxide, zinc oxide, ferrous oxide, zinc carbonate, ferric oxide, zinc carbonate, ferrous oxide. Simple. Very simple. Hmm. That's a zinc oxide and ferric oxide, right? Chalo. Physical chemistry. The half-life of a substance of order is first order is 20 minutes. Calculate the rate of constant. Simple. 0.693 0.693 upon K upon T half is 20 minutes, right? बस इसको कर लो, इसको कर लो कैलकुलेट, है ना? तो 2 3 जा 4 जा 1 7 तो 7, है ना? 0.5, so 347.5, and that's going to be your correct answer. During the start of 50 to 50 model paper, I had an average score of 51, 55 to 60. Now I'm getting around 155, 60. How can I improve, sir? My accuracy is around 60, 66 to 70%. Okay, 66 to 70% accuracy is somewhat acceptable. Who's it? Suraj, right? So don't worry about that. Try to attempt more question. Now tell me how much marks you are getting right now. You are getting 155 to 60, right? And that is hell sufficient. That is hell sufficient right now. Don't look about the marks, how much marks you are getting. Just improvise yourself ki, and see where you have getting wrong, which chapter you are getting wrong, which things you are not being able to uh, tick the answer, which questions you are not being able to attempt, right? But that's also now the time has gone. Now, whatever you have read, just trust onto that itself and fearlessly go there and have some confidence, because confidence is your jewelry, guys. Confidence is your jewelry. Whatever you confidence you have, it's your jewelry, right? So have that. Don't worry about this one, Suraj. You will definitely crack that one. Okay, don't worry. Chalo, a catalyst increase the rate of chemical reaction. A catalyst lower the activation energy. A catalyst increases the rate of chemical reaction. A catalyst lowers the activation of energy. Which one is it? Rate of reaction बढ़ाता है, lowers the activation energy. Yeah, that's right. That's right. R is the correct explanation of A. Right? Chalo. Okay. Medicinal chemistry, right? Chalo. Penicillins are 3-thia. All right, Suraj. Okay, don't worry. Now, 3-thia, 1-aza bicyclo, 3,2-heptane, 2-thia-aza bicyclo, 3,2-0-heptane, 4-thia, 1-aza bicyclo, 3,2-1-heptane, 4-thia, 1-aza bicyclo, 3,2-0-heptane. Which one is it? 4-thia, okay? Here you can see. So identify the correct Geneva name of cortisone. Achha. Geneva name. See, which one is right? Which one is right? 4 pregnant, 3 pregnant, 3 pregnant, 4 pregnant. Which one is it? A. Okay, chalo. Benzofuran ring is present in benzofuran, sotalol, amiodarone, nicorandil, or dipyranamol. Benzofuran. Benzofuran. That's your amiodarone. Amiodarone is your Rajnikant of your antiarrhythmic drug. सारे तरीके से काम करता है. It acts on all the ways of mechanism of action, right? Sotalol is the one which is a beta blocker, but it has also the potassium channel blocking activity, right? And both of these drugs produce the Torsades point. That's your QT prolongation, right? Chalo. Which is not an example of classical isosteric modification in drug design. F versus H replacement, OH versus SH replacement, CH versus N replacement, side chain modification of lignocaine. Not an example of classical isosteric modification in drug design. Side chain modification of lignocaine. Chalo. Identify the incorrect pair. Identify the incorrect pair. Cimetidine, imidazole, nizatidine, benzimidazole, famotidine, thiazole, ranitidine, furan. My accuracy is 80%, getting 60 to 70 questions correct. How can I maximize my negative, sir? Sankalp Verma. Okay. Accuracy at 80%. That's a hell good. That's hell good, right? It means you are doing 100 questions, you are getting 80% right. 80% right. 80 questions right? 20 questions getting wrong. And that's a human behavior. We do put we do put the negatives, right? That's a new human behavior. If you able to try to reduce down the negativity, that is okay, Hana. Sometimes you have to take the risk in order to get the good marks, right? And if you take the risk, ultimately negativity will be increased somehow. So don't think about, right, if I am getting 80% accuracy, now how to minimize that one? Don't think about that one, okay? Identify the incorrect pair. Sankalp, is it okay? Chalo. Cimetidine, imidazole, Nizatidine, quinsimidazole, famotidine, thiazole, that's right. Ranitidine, fimazole, furan, that's right. Nizatidine में quinsimidazole नहीं होता, okay? चलो. Pharmaceutical analysis. Here you got 9 questions. Which of the following is a real limitation of Beer's law? Fluorescence, analyte, dissociation, polychromatic radiation is used as a source. Analyte at high concentration. Which one is it, guys? Real limitation of Beer's law. Hmm? Fluorescence, analyte, dissociation, polychromatic radiation is used as source. Analyte at high concentration. Analyte at high concentration. That's your limitation to Beer's law. Okay. चलो, which of the following statements are correct? The potentiometric endpoint determination can be applied to all types of reactions. It can be used for colored or opaque solutions. It is readily adapted to instruments for automatic titration, or all of the correct. Yes, sure. All of the above are very much correct. Okay. Chalo. Thin layer chromatography, TLC. In ascending chromatography, the mobile phase travels upwards in opposite to gravity in capillary motion. That's right. The choice of eluting conditions in TLC depends on the whether the separation is based on partition or adsorption. Yeah, that's right. Partition or adsorption, these are the two one thing. Yeah, so that's right. Statement 2 and statement 2 both are correct. Right? Chalo. The specific rotation is influenced by wavelength, optical path length, temperature, or all are correct. Simple. Which one is it? That's going to be all are correct. Okay. Chalo. Calculate the chemical shift in ppm for a proton that has resonance 126 Hz downfield from TMS on the spectrophotometer that operates at 60 megahertz. 2.1, 4.2, 5.3, or 7.8. Chemical shift in ppm 126 Hz operates at 60 megahertz. 126 divided by 60, 2.1 ppm. Right? So now this one. Okay, this one. Woodward-Fishel rule. Woodward-Fishel rule. Cyclic conjugated diene, acyclic triene, homoannular conjugated diene, heteroannular conjugated diene. Simple, 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 very simple. Cyclic conjugated diene, that's going to be your 217 nanometer. It's not millimeter, it's your nanometer, guys. Okay. Then acyclic 245, homoannular 253, and heteroannular 215. Right? That's your okay, sir. Thank you for your guidance. But why did you deleted that comment of yours? I saw you deleted that comment. Don't do that. Okay, chalo this one. In ortho-substituted compounds, the lone pair of electrons of on two atoms influence each other through space interactions and change the vibrational frequencies of both the groups. This effect is called as mesomeric effect, inductive effect, field effect, electromeric effect. Because no one knows about this one, है ना दीक्षा, यही प्रॉब्लम है यहाँ पे, है ना कि लोग जानते ही नहीं है, लोग जानते ही नहीं है इस चैनल के बारे में, एंड दैट्स हाउ वी लैग, है ना. Without any preparation in before year, I came across of border gave a good extent about learning and listening hints in classes. Now everyone trying to get rid of. Okay. Without any preparation before year, I came across of border gave a good instinct about learning hints in the class. Now everyone trying to get rid of attending all questions. I'm not getting Abhishek. What do you want to say? Diksha, you have to share this one, right? You have to subscribe this one as well, and you have to share this channel to your Hindi friends, okay? Chalo, this one is your field effect, okay? Chalo, guys. In NMR spectroscopy, the difference between the resonance position of a nucleus and that of a standard reference component is called as spin-spin interaction, proton magnetic resonance, spin-spin coupling, on chemical shift. Which one is it? Hmm. Chalo. This one is your chemical shift, right? Chalo. Depending on the form of resin, cation resins. मैं भी ऐप नोटिफिकेशन से आया सर, हिंदी बैच में से आया, सोचा हिंदी बैच में सर बोले भोकाल लास्ट था, फिर ये कैसे? नाइस, 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 नाइस। ये भी उसी का ही चैनल है, जीडीसी का ही चैनल है, ओके। बस द डिफरेंस इज हियर इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज, दैट्स इट, नथिंग एल्स। दैट्स गोइंग टू बी योर 150 70, okay? चलो, this one, pharmaceutical technology now, 15 questions. The dose accuracy of metering valve is around 1, 5, 10 or 20. Which one? Diksha, have you got something? You have to share this one and you have to subscribe this channel as well, okay? Suraj, whoever is present over here, you have to subscribe this channel and share this channel to your Hindi friends. Okay, this channel is also doing something and that is also beneficial for you guys. Okay, chalo. This one, that's going to be your 10%, right? 10% is the dosage accuracy. 10%, 50 to 150 mg, 10% of liquid. Now, what is the approximate amount of powder in mg that can be filled in empty gelatin capsule of size 00? Sir, I'm not prepared well for coming GPAT examination. How to get good marks? Sir, this is not the exact time. This is not the good time to ask this question. Only 3 days left. Hana, how much you have prepared? Just trust that one. Hana, just trust that one, and hopefully, क्या पता? Magic happens over there. है ना? किस्मत से बड़ा कुछ नहीं है. Nothing is bigger than the destiny, right? Everything happens for a reason, and you have to follow this one. Chalo, 650 mg, very good. Which of the following diluent is incompatible with primary amine? चलो, that's a very famous one. कौन सा होता है वो? Maillard reaction, right? Maillard reaction. Lactose, mannitol, microcellulose, microcrystalline cellulose, dextrose. Which one? Lactose, mannitol, microcrystalline cellulose or dextrose? That's your lactose itself, right? Sir, negative marking को कैसे overcome करना है? Negative marking को कैसे overcome करना है? पहले दो ऑप्शन देखो. पहले दो ऑप्शन देखो, right? For example, you have four options. Obviously, you will be having four options over there, right? Four options over there. Try to eliminate at least two. Try to eliminate at least two. Now you have got two over there, right? Now you have got two over there. And if you think कि I have not done the as much I wanted to be, as much I have wanted to, attempt those questions, इतने मैंने नहीं किए attempt question जितने मुझे करने चाहिए थे, then you have to take the risk, right? Then you have to take the risk. That's your the thing to this one. Negative marking, पहले दो को eliminate करना. अगर हो रहे हैं तो ही attempt करना, नहीं हो रहे हैं then you have to skip that one. Shanu Sharma, okay? And if you want something to get some advice, this is my, you have to text me whatever you wanted to ask after the class. I can answer your questions right now. Just stay over here, okay? I follow. Acha, I get more hints in last preparation from GTC classes. When I met students from centers after exam, most students try to attend all questions. Could you explain about how to attend questions? Arey, simple as that. See, you don't have to attempt all the questions. 125 questions is there. If you at least able to answer 90 to 95 questions as well, if you're able to answer 90 to 95 questions as well, you will be definitely able to get good marks and good rank as well. Yeah, my friend, when he has given the examination, he had only attempted 95 questions. 95 questions, right? 95 questions, and he have got around 235 rank over there. That's an important one. Okay, chalo. So this is the one that you can take, and you can text me after that this one, and I will try to answer your queries over there. Okay, chalo. Now, a powder has Carr's compressibility index value in the range of 12 to 16. The flowability of the powder is good, poor, fair or excellent. So, जब मैं 5 साल का था, जब मैं 5 years, when I was in 5 years, when I was 5 years, I was very excellent. I was very excellent. But when I become 12, I become good. Yeah, when I become 18, my face has got fairness. My face has got fairness. When I get 23, I graduated. I graduated. Graduated को मैंने कैसे पास किया था? Graduate, हाँ, graduated. That means pass. That means pass. I graduated 23, pass. Then 28, I got poor. 32, I got very poor. And I got, after 40, I got very, very poor. Very, very, very poor. That's the trick to, that's the trick to remember. Okay. When I was 5 years of age, I was very much excellent in studies. By the end of the 12th year of age, I got good. By the 18, जवानी आ गई, तो I got fairness in my face. 23, I graduated. Right? That's your pass. Right? 28, job नहीं लगी, poor. I didn't get the job, I become poor. At 32, still poor. At 40, very poor. This is the trick you have to remember. Okay? So this is your good. Okay? Chalo, this one. Which of the following compound is commonly used in gargles for the antibacterial properties? Sodium bicarbonate, thymol, vitamin C or glycerine? Simple. Gargles में किसको use करते हैं? Which one is used in your gargles? That's your, obviously, Suraj, I will be coming in felicitation. Yes, I will be coming there. Okay, don't worry. Chalo. In the preparation of calamine lotion, sodium citrate is used as suspending agent, solubilizer, buffering agent, bacteriostatic. Calamine lotion. Calamine lotion, sodium citrate is used as suspending agent, solubilizer, buffering agent, or bacteriostatic. Which one is it? That's going to be your buffering agent, right? Sodium citrate. है ना? Chalo. Bismuth carbonate and magnesium carbonate belongs to which type of mixtures? Simple mixtures, diffusible solids, indiffusible solids, slightly soluble solids. Which one? Simple, simple, simple. Very simple. Chalo, come on. Diffusible solids, right? Now, solvates are also known as enantiotropes, polymorph, pseudopolymorph, or all of these. That's going to be your pseudopolymorphs, solvates, hydrates, non-solvates, non-hydrates, anhydrous. These are your comes under pseudopolymorphs, right? Chalo. Which of the following pairs of statement are correct? Flocculated suspension, easily dispersion? Yeah, that's right. Flocculated suspension, hard cake formation? No. Non-flocculated suspension, difficult dispersion? That's right. Non-flocculated dispersion, loose sedimentation? No, that's wrong. Hana, so 1 and 3 you have got right. So A is your correct option, right? Chalo, very good. Now, soap type emulsions are likely to become unstable in the presence of alkaline substances, neutral substances, acidic substances, non-ionic surfactants. Which one? Soap hai to obviously is going to be basic, right? And if it comes under the acidic substances, salt will be formed. That's your acidic substance, right? Chalo. HLB value of sucrose dioleate. Sucrose dioleate 5.5, 6.1, 7.1, or 8.6. That's your 7.1, right? Chalo. This is important. HLB values. Water soluble bases are also known as lanolin, wool fat, grease less ointment base, greasy ointment base. Which one? That's going to be your grease less ointment base, right? Chalo. Choose the correct specification for nasal suppository. Nasal suppository. Adult dose is 2 gram, children dose is 1 gram. Weight for male is 4 gram, female is 2 gram. Weight is 1 gram and length is 9 to 10 centimeter. Its weight for male is 3 gram and female is 2 gram. Which one? That's going to be your 1 gram, okay? These types of suppositories and their names are very much important, right? You have to remember that one. And the shape as well. Shape is to very much. Rectal ko torpedo. Vaginal mein conical, right? Urethral suppository, that's your penicillin, right? UP, P, right? Rectal, torpedo, vaginal, conical, nasal, cylinder. Nasal में cylinder ना. At the time of COVID, you would having the nasal cylinder. Nasal cylinder for getting the oxygen, right? So nasal cylinder. And ear cones, bullet shape. Now, which of the following medicaments has highest displacement value? Okay, displacement value: alum, iodoform, zinc oxide, or tannic acid. Which one is it? That's going to be your zinc oxide, which has highest displacement value. Sankalp Verma, C, I got you right. Chalo. For preparation of large vials and bottle, which method is used? Casting, blowing, pressing, or drawing? Parenterals. Chalo, fine, come on. New Zealand got the win. Okay. And the team is in the finals. South Africa got out. Chalo. We'll see tomorrow morning, tomorrow evening. Casting, right? Chalo. Biopharmaceutics. Lipid solubility of a drug is expressed in the terms of pH, pKa, partition coefficient, bioavailability. Very simple. Very simple. Hmm? That's your partition coefficient, right? Very simple. Chalo. Which of the following is not a cause of poor bioavailability? Poor bioavailability, drug degradation, drug component interaction, complex formation, rapid renal excretion. Is not a cause of poor bioavailability. Balakrishnan is here. Okay. So drug degradation, component interaction, complex formation, rapid renal excretion, right? Rapid renal excretion is not a poor cause of bioavailability. Chalo. The average transmit time of contents in the duodenum. Duodenum, that's an important one. That's an important one. Duodenum में कितना होता है? Duodenum में 2 hours, 30 minutes, 5 minutes, 0.1, 0.5 to 1 hour. सर नेगेटिव मार्किंग तो ओवरकम कैसे करें? ऐसे कर लग रहा है कि आई एम जस्ट लाइक अ ज्योतिषी और तुम मुझे अपने प्रॉब्लम्स बताए जा रहे हो, है ना? ये कैसे करें, वो कैसे करें, हाउ शुड आई डू दैट, आई शुड आई डू दैट, राइट? नेगेटिव मार्किंग को ओवरकम कैसे करना है? कॉन्फिडेंस लाना है. ओके, कॉन्फिडेंस लाना है. यू शुड बी नॉट हैविंग ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस. फर्स्ट थिंग ये भी कर लेता हूँ, ये भी कर लेता हूँ, ये कर लेता हूँ. डू नॉट ट्राई टू अटेम्प्ट ईच एंड एवरी क्वेश्चन. फर्स्ट थिंग, राइट? Do not try to attempt each question. First thing, right? 5 minutes over there. Okay, 5 minutes duodenum, jejunum 2 hours, ileum 3 to 6 hours, cecum 5, 0.5 to 1 hour, colon 6 to 12 hour. All right, this one. The second thing, whatever you know, as I just told you something, किसको शायद शानू शर्मा को I told you something, है ना? कि you have to delete two options. You have to delete two options first. If you able to delete two options, eliminate two options in that question, definitely you have to attempt that one. If not, then skip. Don't attempt that one. Okay, that is the thing you have to remember. Okay, if you don't know about anything about that option, don't do. Don't come at your ego ki maine to padha hai, I have read something 0.1% of that one, but still I will be attempting that one. Sharma. Chalo. Phase 2 reactions mainly involve oxidation na, reduction na, hydrolysis na, transfer of suitable moiety to drugs to conjugation. That's right. Phase 2 reactions are your conjugation reactions, right? Simple. Thank you, Sharma. Chalo. The normal glomerular filtration rate GFR in the humans is approximately 10 to 12 ml per minute, 50 to 60 ml per minute, 1 to 120 to 130 ml per minute, 300 ml per minute. That's very easy. 120 to 130 ml per minute, right? Chalo. Physical pharmacy now. The buffer equation is based on which principle? Bachcha bachcha knows. Bachcha bachcha knows. Law of mass action, Arrhenius theory, common ion effect, ionic product of water. Bachcha bachcha knows. Common ion effect, right? Also known as the Henderson-Hasselbalch equation, buffer equation, right? Chalo. Lower the gold number, greater the protective action, right? greater the protective action. Less amount of the gold is required. That will be very much essential for the protective action. चलो okay शाम चलो अच्छा गोल्ड नंबर इसकी भी दैट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर है ना कि दिस इज द स्पेसिफिक गोल्ड नंबर. This is important. Gelatin, albumin, acacia, sodium alliate, drug again. This is important. You have to remember this one. They can ask question from here as well. Okay, chalo this one. Which of the following changes is observed in hemolytic method? Precipitation of drug, change in viscosity, swelling and bursting of the RBC, और crystallization. Hemolytic है तो क्या होगा? Hemolysis होगा. Obviously, there's going to be hemolysis over there, right? Swelling and bursting over the obviously, and swelling and bursting of RBC over there, right? Chalo, 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 chalo. HLB of span and tween. Surfactants may be obtained from which of the following equations? E5, E plus B by 5. Yes, E plus B by 5, right? Simple. यहाँ से questions बनते हैं numerical based. Okay, they do ask questions numerical based from here. Okay, so do note that one as well. Chalo. When a solid forms a gel more readily when gently shaken or otherwise sheared than when allowed to form the gel when the material is kept at rest, the phenomena is known as thixotropy, rheopexy, negative rheopexy, or antithixotropy. Which one? Solid forms a gel more readily when gently shaken. That's your rheopexy, right? Sol forms a gel, rheopexy, right? Gel into sol, that's your thixotropy, right? Which of the following is the application of ideal gas constant? Ideal gas constant कहाँ पे होता है? Van der Waal equation है ना? Your ideal gas equation, solution theory, colloidal chemistry, electrochemistry, all of these, right? Okay. Now, and this one, R has a value of 83.143 joule K mole, and this 8.314 joule per mole Kelvin. This is the important thing to remember, okay? 8.314. Don't forget this one. This is important. Okay? Chalo. Here you got the thing. In the Gibbs phase rule, equation F is equal to C minus P plus 2. P donates what? P is donate what? Number of phase represented, number of components, number of variables, number of degree of freedom. Which one? P, obviously that's going to be your phase, right? Chalo. Kozny-Karman equation is related to Kozny-Karman equation. Yesterday also this question, right, but in a different manner. Kozny-Karman equation is present. Is been useful is your air permeability method of determination of the surface area, right? Air permeability, and there is a adsorption, right? Air permeability mein we do use Kozny-Karman as well as Poiseuille equation, if you remember Poiseuille equation, but in adsorption BET equation is being used in your adsorption, right? Quantasorb is used in adsorption. Quantasorb is a instrument used to deter that one, and that is asked in GPAT 2022. I have given GPAT 2022, and that was asked in your adsorption. Okay, air permeability में subsieve shaker that is being used over there. Okay, you have to remember that one. Now, chalo. Hospital and dispensing pharmacy. Here you got the thing. In medicine, what does LASA stand for? LASA, long acting, short acting, look alike, sound alike, lipid associated sialic acid, look, assess, send, abbreviate. क्या बात है? Look alike, sound alike. Okay, look alike, sound alike. Amlodipine, amitriptyline, atenolol, allopurinol, that kind of a thing. Okay, so match the following. Young's formula, Clark's formula. Young's formula किस पे होता है? Young's formula age in years. Clark's formula surface area. Yes, surface area I think है ना. Body weight का तो I think कुछ और होता है. सरफेस एरिया क्लास फॉर्मूला होता है ना. आई थिंक सो. नहीं, क्लार्क्स फॉर्मूला बॉडी वेट पे होता है, अच्छा वो पाउंड वाला था, ओके ओके ओके। क्लार्क्स फॉर्मूला वाज बेस्ड ऑन द पाउंड, राइट, बेस्ड ऑन द पाउंड। So what was there in surface area? Which one used as a surface area? Hmm? Cadzel, yes. If I now I remember. Cadzel formula, right? Cadzel formula is for the body surface area, right? Chalo. Yeah, here you got the thing. Cadzel formula, that's your surface area. Clark's formula, basis of weight. Gobbin is your child dose with respect of the adult dose. This one is important, you have to remember. Chalo. Pharmaceutical engineering. Which of the following method is used for the distillation of camphor? Camphor. Azeotropic distillation, evaporative distillation, fractional distillation, steam distillation. कैम्फर है, धुआं धुआं सी जिंदगी, धुंधला सा है घाव अभी, धुआं धुआं, steam distillation. Okay, चलो. What is a common issue caused by solvated materials like sodium sulfate during milling? Milling. Increase in temperature, reduction in particle size, clogging of the mill, acceleration of milling speed. Which one is this? Clogging of the milk. रुक जाती है. Okay. So, which of the following is a key application of humidification in the pharmaceutical industry? Humidification, humidify karna. Preservation of pharmaceuticals, right? Evaluation of dosage form, okay. Fabrication of environmental conditional, all of these, right? Chalo. Cosmetic binder used in the compact powder. Karaya, mineral oil, metallic stearates, isopropyl mestate. That's your metallic stearates, right? Metallic stearates. Chalo. Other subjects? Now, the last 10 questions over here. 11 questions. Streptomycin is effective against gram positive, gram negative, gram positive, gram negative. Effective against virus. वायरस कहाँ से आ गया इसमें? चलो बताओ. Streptomycin is the only aminoglycoside which is also effective against the gram negative, but other all aminoglycoside are being used against the gram positive bacteria. Okay, chalo. For thermophilic microorganisms, the minimum growth temperature required is thermophilic 20 degree, 37 degree, 45 degree or 65 degree. 45 degree thermophilic, thermo गर्मी आ गई है ना. साइक्रोफिलिक्स 0 to 15, मीजो मीडियम 20 से 40, थर्मोफाइलिस 45 से 70 के बीच में. प्लाज्मिड क्या है भाई, बताओ. व्हाट इज प्लाज्मिड? मैक्रोमोलिक्यूल इन्वॉल्व इन द प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस ना. सर्कुलर स्पीस ऑफ डबल स्टैंडर्ड डीएनए, करेक्ट है ना. दैट्स गोइंग टू बी योर बी, राइट. Circular piece of double stranded DNA, right? Now, an organism which has implicated as a possible cause of chronic gastritis and ulcer is ulcer. चलो भाई, बच्चा बच्चा जानता है ये तो क्वेश्चन. हाँ, बच्चा बच्चा knows this question. That's going to be your Helicobacter pylori, right? Helicobacter pylori. Which of the following is example of invert sugar? Invertase, invert sugar. Sucralose, lactose or sucrose? Invert sugar is what? That's your sucrose, right? C R. Chalo. The metabolic function of riboflavin involves in the following. FNN and FAD, obviously, है ना? That is your coenzymes of riboflavin, right? Vitamin B, the Ronaldo, तो B2, है ना? Vitamin B2, FNM and FAD, right? Chalo. A term which describes a cofactor that is finely bound to the enzyme. Chalo, this is important. Holoenzyme, prosthetic coenzyme or transferase? Which one is it? Chalo guys. A term which describes a cofactor that is finally bound to an enzyme. Holoenzyme, prosthetic coenzyme or transferase? That's your prosthetic one, right? Chalo. Participates in the replication of mitochondrial DNA. Mitochondrial DNA DNA polymerase alpha, DNA polymerase beta, DNA polymerase gamma, and DNA polymerase delta. DNA polymerase gamma, right? Chalo. RIA test. RIA ko bulao. RIA test is used in the estimation of lipids, carbohydrates, proteins, or starch. Proteins, right? Radio amino assay. Radio amino assay. In middleman is a middleman is the person who provides the link between manufacturer and owner, workers and owner, customer and owner, manufacturer and customer. Simple, manufacturer and customer. And that middleman can be wholesaler, retailer, retailers, or agents, right? So domestic trade is also known as home trade, international trade, export trade, import trade. It's going to be your home trade, right? That's it from my side. That's it with the model paper third, guys. And if you want to connect with me, I'm again writing my number. Right? And try to connect with me. And I do, like to be, you know, interact with those peoples who, very much focused with their um, goals, right? So I would like to connect with you guys. And if you want to, you can connect with me, and you can text me at any time. You can ask any suggestion to me anytime. Give us some last minute tips, sir. See, there is nothing about the tips. Hana? That's what I can give you. That's all my experience that I want to say. Okay, don't go with all the questions. Hana? You just have to qualify with this one with a good rank, decent rank. I'm not saying you just want to one AIR one rank, AIR two rank. That is completely depend on your destiny. LinkedIn, Devanshu Saxena, right? Devanshu Saxena, you will see, and you will see my face over here, over there, LinkedIn, over there. Shanu Sharma, okay? Chalo. And this is what I was saying. I was saying कि 90 to 95 questions, that's a hell sufficient. Hell sufficient. More than that, 100 to 105 max. That's it, right? That's it. इतना ही करना है. First of all, have confidence on yourself. Have confidence on yourself, right? And whatever comes that way, accept that one. Hmm? Accept that one, and have faith in your efforts, whatever you have done, and trust in that thing, and trust the process. Whatever you are doing and whatever you have done for a reason. You are here for a reason, and in future you will be there for a reason, right? And the most important thing, your jewelry, I always said, your smile and your confidence. Your jewelry, right? Your jewelry should be always be there with yourself. That's the thing that I wanted to say. And don't be upset if you get इधर उधर थोड़ा सा, है ना? There is a lot more thing to do. First section बेकार गया, don't worry. Second section बेकार गया, don't worry. You still have a lot of questions over there. First question 25, first section 25 questions, second question 25 questions. But still you have how many? 75 questions left. So don't worry. Don't worry. Okay? 75 questions में पलट जाती पूरी दुनिया. Okay? A lot more questions over there. So don't worry about that one. Think twice before reading the question. Also, I'm telling you, the first thing you have to do before reading a question, that to look onto these one. Accept, not incorrect, right? These things you have to learn. I mean, look first, right? That you have to do. And at the end, thank you so much. If I do qualify, you will having a major contribution in that, sir. Last year 14 आया था. Oh shit, Suraj. No worries, guys. No worries, Suraj. No worries. This year you will rock for sure, and you will be getting under 200 तो आराम से तुम्हें मिलेगा. Don't worry. Radhakrishnan, it will be a pleasurable moment for me if you do better things in your life. Okay. Anything else? Anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to ask? Anything else? चलो then. सर सेक्शन चेंज नहीं कर सकते तो पता कैसे चलेगा नेक्स्ट सेक्शन क्वेश्चन इजी आएगा या हार्ड? देखो, जीवाट हमेशा इजी आया है हमारे टाइम पे व्हेन आई वाज आई थिंक 22 23, है ना? दैट वाज हार्ड. 15 16 हार्ड, 19 20 इवन हार्ड. बट राइट नाउ इट बिकम्स इजी, वेरी इजी, वेरी इजी. कट ऑफ इज अराउंड 200. हमारे टाइम पे 119 120 140 जाती थी, दैट्स इट. राइट नाउ इट इज वेरी मच इजी. Don't worry, you will definitely get good answers, good questions over there. Right, you will definitely get good questions over there, and you will definitely able to crack those questions, and you will having a smile. You will completely have your jewelry over there of 3 hours. You will say like, damn, I got this one. Right, whatever I have prepared, I have got this one. Right, and definitely I will make it out. Not only GPAT, also NIPER. You will be going on to the NIPER with that mindset कि GPAT निकाल लिया, NIPER क्या बड़ी चीज है. Right? Okay. So what is the GUS? क्या क्या क्या? GUS नहीं है भाई वो. That's my number. That's my number. That's my number. 9455141205. Okay. Let's all contribute our maximum and achieve our goal. Do subscribe this channel, guys. And whenever I make a content over here, you will be getting that one. Also, 2 days we still have that one, tomorrow and day after tomorrow. I will be still coming live. 3 sessions per day, right? I do revise the pharmacology 3 times. Sir, only qualifies to कितने marks चाहिए? भाई safe marks लगा लो 200. Safe is the 200. है ना? That's what I was talking about. कि at 10 a.m., at 3 p.m. and at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. I do come live here in GDC English channel, and I am revising the things to you guys. Okay, so do come at that time. 2 more days I will be coming. So one hour of class of revision will be taking place, in which we do theory plus MCQs. Right? So do come. 200 is the safe score. Use it. Okay. Try to connect with me, guys, and send a hi to my number after this, and we will connect for sure. Okay, that's it for today's session, guys, and I will be live tomorrow again at these timings, so it's better to you join over there. Thank you so much. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye, and take care of yourself. Do take a screenshot of this one. This is my LinkedIn ID, and this is my phone number. Okay, all the very best, and signing off. Bye bye. Take care.